Yeah. What up?
Can you dig it, sucker?
How everybody doing, man? Let's cut the music down. I know. What is up, man? Let me get y'all pulled up right, man. I got to get the chat pulled up straight. All right, we good. Joe, what is going on? My dog, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I don't know what the hell we got going on with the chat, man. I already see it's a bunch of, oh my God, whatever, man. Anyways, I see it in there Chelsea's way. Big shout out to the lady. Whoa, I killed that. Oh, Magnus. Yo, we got a spicy one today, man. I'm going to go ahead and get mine. I can't even drink for this one. I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused for this one, man. I need a cafe latte. Okay? I got to stay up. How you doing, Magnus? Dab me up, man. My dog. Hope you're doing good out there. All right? I see Joe. I'm going to need y'all input on this, man. Why this thing won't open? Give me this shit. We got a lot of shit to talk about today, man. This is going to be one of those shows where we just going to let it all out. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to actually break a lot of rules today, y'all. I'm going to break a lot of rules, man. A lot of rules. Y'all know I got certain rules that I do not do. And I'm going to do them today. One specifically, I know that's going to happen. Damn, come on, drink, man. All right, there we go. There we go. We good. One thing that I know that's going to happen is we're going to wind up getting into political shit. Not even going to try to. We're going to get into some political shit. I know. No, it's all good. It's all good. Right, I want to kick it off. I want to get straight to it because I got a lot to talk about, and this shit is probably going to go on for a while, and I can run my mouth for some time, and that shit's going to get spicy, and I let people come in, and I want everybody to chime in. I want you to say whatever the hell you got to say. Get it off your chest. Let that shit off. We definitely going to be covering a couple things. We're going to be covering Nintendo, definitely. We got to talk about Nintendo, man. Nintendo has been hitting the homebrew world pretty hard, and y'all know how we go, man, with the homebrew stuff. You know, we go back. So I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing, and we need to handle that. So on top of that, we're going to be talking about the TikTok ban. Yes, I want to talk about that in detail. We also got Nintendo. Nintendo, will probably be the majority of everything. But, the TikTok ban is a pretty good one. Now, I'm going to start it off with this, though. Before we even get into that. That's pretty good. Nah, you know what? Nah. We ain't going to do that one. Let's see. Let's do something else. Let's try. Which one? Let's see what image we want to do. We could take this one off. Let's see what this image is. I got a bunch of images. I need to make sure which one is what. All right, that's TikTok. That's Nintendo. All right, what is that doing being Nintendo again? We don't do Nintendo twice. No. Here we go. Okay. There we go. See? Work it good, man. Now, clapping's going to come on shortly. I know it is. Yep, there you go. I know how it works. Y'all, I got to bring this up. This is going to be wonderful to talk about. A lot of things I want to get off my chest. And like I said, I'm going to speed through all this shit. All right? Because I got to get it off my chest. So if you have anything to say on the subject, go ahead and get it off. Burn up the chat. Get it off your chest. But we're going to start here. Woo! Walmart. Come to the front of the building. We got to talk, Walmart. All right? Y'all see the topic. For those who do not podcast listen in, we are going to be talking about Walmart self-checkout being possibly used for Walmart Plus customers only. Ma'am, now I see. I'm telling you, I'm trying to break news. All right, now this ain't something that's even out there. All right, this ain't nothing that's confirmed, but this is something I'm telling you. All right, this is something I'm telling you. Now, there's a couple things that I could already pull from the top of my brain. I got a lot of stuff here that I'm going to pull up to back up a lot of what I'm saying. But let's just talk about Walmart for a second. Now, I want to get the chat up here because I don't want to miss the chat either. All right, there we go. Great. Look, he said that self-checkout sucks. Yo, all right, we going to talk. One thing about Walmart is multiple people remember. I'm a little bit older. I'm not sure how everybody else is, but I remember, guys. I remember clearly, okay, when Walmart didn't have self-checkouts. I remember they had a bunch of different registers. You simply walked up there, you stood in line, right? You stood in line and you waited, you got up to the cashier, bow, you go through, right? That's how it was. Then all of a sudden, times change, technology changes, and we start advancing. So then came self-checkouts. Now, self-checkouts, people feel differently, all right? I'm actually one that loves self-checkout. I think it's a beautiful thing. I love the fact I ain't got to cross nobody. I ain't got to see nobody. I just walk up here, scan my own stuff, and I'm out. I like that. I can have interaction when I need it. And when I don't need it, I don't need it. This is what I don't like about all this stuff. It starts where you take out the registers and bring in self-checkout. Now that means you're taking away cashiers. So there's jobs being lost there. I don't like that. That's nasty work, y'all. I don't like cashiers losing jobs or people losing jobs due to technology. So you take those cashiers, you now have 8 registers that you now take away. No more need of 8 cashiers. We'll get 2 to watch all the self-checkouts. A lot of jobs lost to that. But nonetheless, that's one side. You got everybody else. Hey, now I can do self-checkout. Who give a damn about them 8 jobs? You know what I'm saying? Go up in there and they do self-checkout. Now, why use it? Working for Walmart. Where's your discount? Let's talk about that. So you have self-checkout now all to yourself. A lot of people have been talking specifically, and this is across different Walmarts across the nations, and I want anybody else to testify if it's the truth. Let me know. I want y'all to let me know. I might be bugging on this, okay? Is self-checkouts closed a lot of the time at your Walmarts? Does it look like self-checkout has no problem, but it's just all of a sudden closed, roped off, whatever? Have you seen that? Anybody let me know. Has anybody else seen that? I've seen it. I have seen it. I've seen it at very weird times during the day. I've seen it at times where it's just the middle of the day, right? And they're all closed and people are going to registers. Very strange to me. I always said strange. Now, a lot of people do not know, but there is a multitude of reasons I believe this is happening. I got testimony to back it up. Today's Show actually covered this. Today's Show, national in the U.S. If y'all don't, let's go ahead and pull up that Today Show article. Okay, just so you know, I'm not bullshitting when I say this. I'm not bringing this out there. Now, Today's Show didn't say Walmart Plus is going to be what the self-checkout is used for. I'm predicting that. But I'm going to tell you why I'm predicting that. Let's go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to pull it up on screen for you. Bam, there we go. And I want to pull it up on big screen so you all can see it. If there is any video sounds, okay, good, it's muted. I don't want to get flagged for anything, any bullshit today. I don't need no bullshit, none of that. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this shit up on screen now. Share screen. Bam, there we go. Okay, I see you, John 5. Big salute, sir. I see you up in there. Big salute. All right, now, y'all see on screen right there, is Walmart self-checkout changing? Here's what to know. Now, they're going to talk about specific things, and I want to bring these up first, and we're going to talk about it, and I do agree with some of the reasoning. Now, whether you got sundries, however you pronounce it, or other essentials to pick up at Walmart, it's possible you may discover that self-checkout lanes in your local store are closed or only for Walmart Plus members and Spark delivery drivers. This is directly on the Today Show, folks, okay? TikTok, Reddit, and other social media sites have recently been alight with posts from customers that show the retailer's self-checkout lines carton off, however you want to say these damn words, okay? Don't be on me on that. Don't be on me on that, all right? And cart pushers waiting in line for cashiers to ring them out. Now, I'm going to play this video by this TikTok user, but he says, this is the second time this week that I've gone to Walmart, and this is a different Walmart. So, different Walmarts, not just the same Walmart. And it's been right about this time. And about self-checkouts are closed, and they started to open up regular lines again. So, I'm going to go ahead and click on this first. We're going to bring it up. I'm going to stop sharing.
Is Walmart doing it?
Let's pause it real fast, because I want to bring it up on screen. I want everybody to be able to see it. Work with me, not against me. With me, not against me. Here we go. All right, so now y'all go ahead and see it. Let's go ahead and play it.
Way with self-checkouts.
Second time this week that I've gone to Walmart, and this is a different Walmart, and it's been right about this time, and all their self-checkouts are closed, and they've started to open up the regular lines again.
Y'all see that?
This was days apart. And I heard a rumor that they were going to come to an end with the self-checkout to lower theft. So I guess that's where we're at.
Now you heard that. And that's the reason I wanted to play that, right? And we're going to get back more because I'm going to pull up some other things. But the reason I wanted to play that is due to theft. Theft. That sounded legit when he said it. What do y'all think? Do you think Walmart would be getting rid of self-checkout to eliminate theft? I agree. That's a good analysis. I will say there's a lot of people who do have these incidents happen at their Walmart where people are stealing from the self-checkout, not scanning everything, putting items in the bag. I have seen Walmart machines very good at this because me on accident, you know, you got so many things and you're scanning. Sometimes you want to put things in the right bag. So you may switch things in bags and the camera will actually replay the incident. It will replay it and show you, hey, reaching in the bag and everything, right? You got a person by the door checking if nothing is in, or if it's any item, not in the bag, they check the receipt. A lot of people, when I seen that, John Bob even mentioned, they check receipts at the door often to eliminate theft. I don't think it's theft, okay? Because if you've seen, even in that video, there was a big sign that said Spark customers only. Spark customers. Walmart Plus and Spark customers was the main thing that was said by other Reddit and TikTok users. Walmart Plus. Hello, is this thing on? Walmart Plus and Spark delivery drivers, y'all, using the self-checkouts. Did y'all see how many people was in that line in that video? The line extended, I don't know how far. You got kids, all types of cars. Mama, I'm ready to go. Oh, God. You got all types of shit happening. And they waiting in line when you got self-checkouts right there. Now, that's one thing, okay? I want to go ahead. I want to get to some of the chats, too. In Canada, one shop will ask to check receipts after checkout from self-checkout. Walmart does that. Actually, a lot of times you could do self-checkout. You still walk by. They will still check your receipt. All right. That means students and less fortunate or people who love retail won't be replaced by robots after all. Now, this is what I think. I think those machines will be used. I don't think they're going away. I think they will only be used for Walmart Plus customers and Spark customers. If not all throughout the day, maybe prime time hours, maybe busy hours, maybe times like between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. They're only allowed for Walmart Plus customers, which means people who do subscribe to the Walmart Plus subscription can now know during those prime time hours, no matter how busy Walmart is, they're going to get priority and be able to leave. That in itself and a thought is a beautiful idea. But I'll give you one better. How about we not even let they asses use the self-checkouts? We'll still leave that for Walmart Plus customers, but we'll also leave mobile scan and go. Yes. Mobile scan and go. It's something that's already being used at a lot of stores. If you've been to Sam's Club, oh my God, it's beautiful. Who doesn't love mobile scan and go? I'm sorry. I might have just called some folks their job. My bad, y'all. My bad. Booker T might like that. Hey, Booker T, How you feel about that, Booker T? Can I get a can you dig it? Can I get a can you dig it? Oh, the can you dig it ain't going off, man. I thought I was going to get it. Sometimes Booker T go off.
Dig it, sucker.
There you go. There you go. I told you. Hey, it don't matter to me. All right? If I can scan my items in the middle of an aisle, do you know how beautiful that is? I can walk down the toilet paper and paper towel aisle. Do you know how lame that aisle is? That aisle's never packed. It's just paper plates and some other stuff. Hey, who cares? Rain, salute. So, I'm sorry. It don't matter to me. All right? Mobile scan and go is going to be the way to go. If I'm a Walmart Plus customer and you telling me I can go through Walmart and just pick up my item, boop, scan with the phone. Boop, scan with the phone. Now I hit the button, pay. All I got to do is walk out Walmart. They going to have a machine, a little thing that can scan my receipt, and they going to scan a couple items to make sure the item's the real item. Same thing they do in Sam's Club. I walk out. Beautiful. Now, there's one other thing because I'm going to go the pruck off, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it right here, right? So let's go ahead. I want to pull that back up on screen with the Today Show that we was referencing. Okay. All right. And I want to reference this for a reason. In recent years, the giant retailer rolled out self-checkout in many of its brick-and-mortar stores for an experience designed to help customers complete their shopping even faster. That was the design, according to Walmart's direct website. I'm going to skip down here, though. Now, you do see Walmart Plus members also have the additional option to use the company's mobile scan and go feature, okay? Which allows customers to use their phone to scan items as they shop before paying for their purchased items at a self-checkout line. Now, y'all notice that. This is a catch-22. This one says you scan your items, then you have to go to a self-checkout line. It painted it right here for you. They're doing it. They're doing it, okay? Your self-checkout line is going to be used for Walmart Plus. Bye, yeah. You're going to have a mobile scan and go feature. You're probably going to scan everything, get everything ready, and then you're going to go and hit one thing, and there you go. Pay for it. You out of there. Pretty quick, right? But if you got to wait in line, it might not be so quick. Now, I want to get to this Reddit post here, all right? Let's pull this Reddit post up. I want to share this because I want people who are looking, and those who are listening to the podcast, I'll describe the picture that we're going to see on screen, okay? So the picture you see on screen says, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why can't it make it just all, okay, let's just leave it like that, okay? It says here, attention, this self-checkout is for Spark shoppers and Walmart Plus scan and go only. Do y'all see it? Bam! Attention, okay, it's this thing on, all right? This self-checkout
Can you dig it?
is for Spark shoppers and Walmart Plus scan and go only. That ain't no happy feeling. I'm sorry, sir. That ain't happy feeling for a lot of other people. Now, for me, I am a Walmart Plus. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We got some now. I want to ask y'all in the chat right now, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about self-checkouts no longer being used by the average pedestrian? You get treated like a peasant if you do not have a Walmart Plus subscription. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel? I need to know in the chat. I got a, not bad. I got another good to hear. All right? I got another good. Okay, it don't seem like too many folks mad. Seem like a lot of folks like, hey, that's what you either pay it or stand in line. Right? Now, I wouldn't be mad at the stand in line thing. Let me go ahead and stop the sharing. Let me say this. I wouldn't be mad at the stand in line thing at all. All right? But I will say, you got to open up more registers. You can't take away all them damn registers, leave all them self-checkouts. I'm looking at 20 self-checkouts, but 3 registers. That don't go with me. That good. Okay, that good was for something else. So they said no. None of that. Okay, no. Okay, never mind. That was for something else. A lot of people said no. They do not like it. All right, and I will say this. It is, and this is where I'm kind of going to go off, and I'm sorry, y'all, but block the algorithm right now. We on one. Let me take a sip of my cafe latte because I'm about to go off. That's how you got to do it. That's a real man. A real man sip a latte before he go off. I'm going to tell you, we are getting nickel and dime every day, y'all. Watch your wallets. Subscriptions are going rampant. These corporations are going to be doing this to nickel and dime you out of every possible cent. You've seen it on every facet of life. Okay? Video games. You've seen it in loot boxes. How many children out there are asking for Robux, V-Bucks, or virtual currencies? How many kids do we have out there trying to keep up with videos, right, of how they look or what they doing or certain games they playing? Now, to some extent, nothing new under the sun. We used to do a lot of that too, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. But it's a little bit different for this generation. And when I see things like this is Walmart literally capitalizing. Because you pulled out all the registers for self-checkout to make everybody experience faster, to then see what Walmart's really seeing is how well Amazon Prime is doing. Walmart's seeing how well Netflix is doing and YouTube TV. And they got to capitalize. So they got in the subscription business. They good, man. They good. Now, for those who don't know, Target will be having, I think it's Circle 360, April 7th. I believe it is, right? So Target will have a subscription service. What do you think is going to come for that? Self-checkouts. What do you think is going to happen with the self-checkouts? You probably have to be a Circle 360 customer. It's happening in front of our eyes, every single store. You will get treated like a peasant, bro, walking into your normal store without a subscription. You're going to get treated. Watch. You're going to walk inside of Walmart and you're going to be waiting 30 minutes in a line while somebody else going to come in there with a Starbucks Frappuccino, one of them, and they're going to walk right past you and beep, and you trying to get food for your family. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. See, my son asked for V-Bucks. See, it is good for the haves, but not for the have-nots. There you go. You know, this is trucking nuts. Walmart, you got to stop it, man. You got to stop it. The only way I will allow this is if you allow mobile scan and go without customers using those damn self-checkouts. You can do it because it's being done currently in Sam's Club. In Sam's Club right now, for those who do not know, get your mobile app for Sam's Club. It is a beautiful thing. You can walk in any Sam's Club, okay? You can be able to use your phone, scan all your items in the middle of the damn dog food aisle. You know it ain't that many people in the dog food and animal food aisle, right? You can scan your items, take your time. You ain't got to be around people sweating around you, breathing on your kids, yelling. You know, the food smells. You ain't got to be around none of that. Go by the dog food aisle, man. You can scan all your items, and then you get a actual barcode. You just walk up there, scan your barcode, scan a couple items, you out the door. And I'm sure there's other stores doing it, but they got the capability to do it. Do not do no bullshit, Walmart, where you got the damn nerve to tell people they can use mobile scan and go, but you got to go to a self-checkout. That's dumb. That is dumb as shit when you got the capability right now to do it without them going to a self-checkout. That's dumb. Self-checkout's not going to do anything but a digital purchase, and you can do that on your phone. You got Apple Pay, Google Pay. Come on, man. Walmart, stop, bro. Stop. This is terrible. This is terrible, y'all. Hey, our world is ending before our eyes, man. This future is terrible. I don't know if y'all, I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. I'm turning into the get off my lawn guy, man. Oh, God. Oh, I'm turning into the get off my lawn guy. Bro. This is bullshit. I'm sick of Walmart. Walmart, y'all asses is lucky I got Walmart Plus already. If I didn't have Walmart Plus already, I'd probably be snapping even worse. Because I know I get to walk up into Walmart and enjoy the luxuries of all the shit y'all saying. But that's because I got somebody I know that loves Walmart so much they got Walmart Plus. Because I wouldn't pay for that damn thing. Now, Amazon Prime, on the other hand. But we ain't talking about Amazon, because if Amazon had brick and mortar, that would be a different story, because it started as an online retailer. I would understand more people having Prime walking into an Amazon brick and mortar store because they started as an online retailer. Makes complete sense to me. But not Walmart, Mr. I'm taking out the registers to help people for a better experience. Mr. Oh, subscriptions. Hey, I'm going to be a part of that. Hey, let's take these machines that we already lost a lot of jobs and taken away from people. Let's nickel and dime people too. Let's do it. These corporations will nickel and dime all y'all asses Ridiculously. Now, if you don't believe me, and this is shout out to somebody I know, they said in Toronto, your ass got to sign damn near waivers. There was some law signed of March of 2024 this year. Yes, well, you got to sign waivers to get ketchup, salt, pepper, all types of stuff. If you don't sign a waiver, you don't get it. From your local coffee shop or your normal place. Imagine going to IHOP. Bro, the world is turning crazy. If I go to IHOP or if I order some IHOP and I get my pancakes with no butter and no syrup. I get my eggs with no salt, no pepper. I get my, if I get that, bro, if I got to put my damn pancakes and my eggs and make a sandwich, it's over for the restaurant, bro. I'm coming and, I forgot we live. I'm coming to there and I'm going to have a nice little word with them. Now, not supposed to see them in the chat. Hell, they don't even have to tap to pay. Preach. They don't have to tap to pay, bro. They do. There's Amazon mini markets. Now, on top of that, Amazon also has Whole Foods. They use a lot of Whole Foods. You can return your stuff, different locations. There's Amazon mini markets. Has anybody seen these Amazon mini markets? I have not. I'm amazed to see these. I know they actually had a place they were going to open up around, but they never opened it up. It was like a Whole Foods Amazon market thing. They never opened it up. Walmart was in competition with Amazon doing heavy with the subscriptions. But and this is it because I got to move on to the next topic because like I said, we got hot topics and all the topics hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to all of them. But y'all just know these is for adults out here who are dealing with real finances, having to pay real bills, having to hustle, having to keep money in their pockets and continue to thrive in this damn capitalistic society. Let me talk to you for a second. It's now to the point where these corporations got our balls gripped like this. And for those listening, I'm holding a fist. They got our balls tight. And it's up to you to decide what you're going to stop doing, right? I went ahead myself and canceled at least almost $100 worth of subscriptions, y'all. And believe me, at the time, they were all smart when I had them. And over time, the decision got worse and worse. Because the subscription stayed. I kept giving myself reasons of why I needed to keep the subscription. And y'all doing it too. All y'all are doing it right now. So I want y'all right now to check yourselves. Take this moment. Uncle Nick talking to you. Take this moment to check your wallets, check your bank accounts and say, man, maybe that subscription I don't need. You know what? If I need it, it'll be there. It'll be there. And next time you sign up, watch, they'll give you a promotion. They're going to actually try to keep you. Trust me. When you try to cancel, they ain't going to want to let you go. But do it. Do it. Because after I did it, I feel relieved. I feel, do you know how much that is coming back? Oh, my goodness. Try to avoid, if you can pay per year for something you use, then pay per year and avoid the monthly fee. Anything but you really have to be strategic. Even when it comes to credit cards, you have to see cash back. Is that worth it? What are you paying, per year? Is there a per year fee? Like all these things you need to really take into account because businesses are capitalizing on your stupidity. There we go. Okay. He said just one more month for the subscription. See, that's good to hear, man. There's like 20 of them right now, I believe. See, Reigns, I feel you. I had to cancel a lot. I'm not even mad at anybody who has tons of subscriptions. I had to check myself at the door. I said, bro, right now I'm on Restream, y'all. You know how much Restream costs for 1080p stream, 60 frames per second, all that good looking stuff. You know how much it costs? I need to talk to Restream. That's who I need to talk to. That subscription is crazy because I can go right now to StreamYard. Restream, I'm talking to you. I can go to StreamYard. It's a little bit cheaper. Okay? You need to do me right. I'm doing with you because I've been with you. I'm trying to rock with you out of loyalty. All right? We talking about subscriptions. I thought of you, so I brought it up. All right? Restream. Get me right. Get me right, Restream. Okay, my bad, y'all. I went off. But let's go ahead and, let's get to the next subject, man. That was my fault. I went on a little tangent. That happens. Now, what was this one? It wasn't that one. Here we go. No, it wasn't. See, oh, my goodness. See the images, man. It always do that. Don't worry, y'all. I got this. Let's change the image again because it's always something stupid, man. Something just stupid. Here we go. Let's do this one. I think this is a nice picture. That's a nice picture for the background. Don't you think? I think that's a beautiful one. Let's pull up the caption here. Okay, and like I said, I'm going through this rant quick because if anybody want to come in, I want you to go ahead and get your piece off. I want you to get it off your chest because I'm going to get everything off my chest first, and I'm going to let y'all rock with it. All right? Now, one thing I do, since I'm about to go here, man, I think, do I got my camera on? Oh, snap, I do got it on. Yo, for those who do not know, y'all, in the description, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, don't mind the dirty switch. All right, y'all see this thing, man? I ain't gonna lie, this thing is a beast, bro. JC200, it's a beast. That Joker looking good. You can change the colors and everywhere the thing got on the back. You know, you can go ahead and change colors. Looking real nice. Hall effect. I thought it wasn't, but these are Hall effect. Hall effect joysticks. You see all the lights. I got the description. I mean, in my description, you're going to see the link for it, man. If y'all, anybody interested, you know, you help your boy out if you wanted one to. You know what I'm saying? Different colors, different types. You know, they got it mixed up. But this thing is a beast, bro. It's a beast. And, you know, goes with the switch. Now, of course, I got the mix switch in there right now. I ain't going to cap. The mix switch is in there. All right, and then this controller go with it too. Now, this controller, same thing. Y'all see on the back right there, Nintendo Switch and all the different ones. Yeah, this is the same thing, man. Let's go with the Switch too. Come on, man, sync up. You should be a little quicker than that. All right, there we go. Look, same thing. All right, so people can see. All right, go to settings. This one got removable plates, all that. Look at that. Oh, you can take off the whole face plate. Look at that. They got different face plates to put on. I got a bunch of them. Different. Man, this is off the chain. Hall effect joysticks. Don't play. This is in the description too. You can find a link for it. Hold on. I don't want to mess up my buttons. Shoot, get all them right. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can hear the sound. Listen. Woo, that thing sound good, man. Anyways, enough of that bullshit. Let's get to the real shit. All right. I want to see that. But if y'all, you know, that's in the description, man. I got to do that. All right. So let's flip back. Let's get to the screen. Oh, that's nice, though. You see how I quickly can flip that? The camera ready. I can just pull it. Yo, I like how we got the show going, man. I love it. So let's get to the good shit because, yo, to all my Nintendo Switch, a lot of people who watch the podcast are representatives of what the podcast used to be, man. We used to be straight Nintendo Switch everything, bro. I remember I didn't talk about nothing else but Nintendo Switch. I talked about Team Executor every day. I rep Team Executor so hard, bro. But salute Team Executor, man. I rep Team Executor so hard, I still holler at some people who was accused leaders of... Still talk to them. All right, I rep Team Executor. I talked about Nintendo Switch a lot. So this one rings close to my heart. So a lot of people know what happened. I'm not going to go over the whole Yuzu thing. We already know, man. Yuzu rang dry. 2.4 million. Yuzu, 2.4 million. That's a lot of damn money. And they took down everything. They gave the apology. Hey, sorry, guys. We're out the game. Nintendo spanked us in our ass. We wish we could bring you more, but we can't because we don't want to lose more of our ass. I understand, Yuzu. Completely understand. You would definitely lose more of your ass messing with Nintendo. But Nintendo had everybody running like a bitch with their tail between their legs. Yes, Nintendo had everybody with their tails between their legs. Everybody ran. The sky is falling. Oh my God. TikTok, y'all. TikTok immediately took down a mix switch video. TikTok took down a mix switch video the day after Yuzu paid 2.4 million. TikTok took down a mix switch video. They got scared. YouTube had me kind of spooked. I seen everybody running for their, oh my God. People taking off. Did you see, who was it? Was it MU Deck? MU Deck quickly had to pull, hey, we got to move this. We got to do this right. Hey, it. Woo, snap. You know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness. Nintendo, what are you doing to us? All right? Stop. That ain't where it ends. It gets worse. As my man from Onyx says, wait, it gets worse. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the good things. You know what I mean? The good things is they didn't get everything. The bad thing is they got a lot of things. let's talk about it, man. I'm going to go ahead and pull up on screen right now a lot of the things that Nintendo also has sent DMCA requests for. Now, the things that they requested to have DMCA'd leads us to having a bigger conversation. Now, I'm half expecting Nick Stream to drop in the middle. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It happened. It happened last time. And I'm talking about Nintendo. Y'all little dirty bastards, Nintendo. I'm about to roast y'all ass today. We letting it all out. I don't care. I don't care today. Nintendo about to get it. Let's pull it up. Where's the folder? Here we go, Nintendo. I got the books on them. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up both merge requests that were put in by, merge pull requests are what they're called. All right, I want to get the terminology correct. They're called merge pull requests that they do in GitHub. And they request these and they actually point out the specific links of the software releases. Okay, now these different ones I'm going to pull up on screen now. You're going to see why I'm saying Nintendo may be having us on to something. So let's go ahead and share screen for the first one. All right, I'm going to pull up the first one, which this one here, I want to pull up. Hold on. Let's get it on the right screen first. We got to get on the right screen because right now I want it big so everybody can see it. I don't want it little. Okay. We're going to do number 15165. Okay. Let's pull up on screen now for everybody listening in. I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. Okay. Now, merge pull request hashtag 15165 from GitHub. All right. Before disabling any content in relation to this takedown notice, GitHub contacted, or this is one of the others, right? Contacted the owners of the affected repositories to give them an opportunity to make changes. There's a document there. Provided information on how to submit a DMCA counter notice, right? If they feel like, this is unjust. If you want to challenge it, you have the right to a counter notice. There's a document there where you can go. Or offered to connect the owners of the affected repositories with legal resources. And there's legal resources there as part of our commitment for standing up for developers. So that's what GitHub do just for their developers. All right. Now, I'm going to scroll down here because let's get to the good stuff. What files should be taken down? Please provide URLs for each file or if the entire repository, the repository URLs. First, incognito_RCM. Now, after I read these, I would like to discuss in more detail with you all. But the first is incognito_RCM. Now, incognito_RCM, anybody out here can explain, should that properly be taken away from Nintendo? Does that include, or maybe, I don't want to say naturally circumvent, but does it persuade circumvention, right? Okay, because that's really what they're going to be claiming. All right, incognito. What are you using incognito for? Incognito_RCM, okay. Next one, Kesples-NX. All right, and under that is lockpick_RCM. Oh, man, y'all. I ain't feeling that, y'all. I ain't feeling that. Shut up. I ain't feeling lockpick, man. But I ain't gonna lie, the only reason I've used lockpick is I use lockpick on a modded Switch. I can't say that I'm not, if I got legal games, I got legit games I can pull up here right now and show you where they at. Matter of fact, they're right here. Okay, I got games, man, that I pay for, right? Why can't I just back up my system? Why can't I just back up my NAND, back up my games, do what I want to do with my games? Because y'all gonna take them all anyway. But anyway, let's go to the next one, okay? Let's go to the next pull request. This just shows you what the bullshit Nintendo on. We not done, okay? The next one, merge pull request, hashtag 15166. All right? What files should be taken down? Please provide URLs for each file. The list is so big I would shit myself before I finished. Let's try this. iTotalJustice, shout out to you, iTotalJustice. You've been through it before. You actually been through it years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you went through it. So I feel bad for you. iTotalJustice, okay? SIG patch up. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of different SIG patch updaters. From my understanding these are different repositories. There were links linking to the actual files where they weren't being hosted in a specific location, and they figured they'd be safe this way, but nope. All the links, every single one. They want all them joints. They want every single one, bro. Every single SIG patch, installer, updater. We don't care what you name it, how you try to change it. We want it. They got it. Simple as that. That's crazy to me. Right? Now hold up. All right, I thought I heard somebody in the background. That's crazy. I'm hearing sounds while I'm talking about Nintendo, y'all. This is no joke. This is crazy, bro. Every time. I'm surprised the stream ain't shut down right now. Nintendo, I'm about to go off on your ass, bro. Nintendo, I'm going to talk on both sides. Because I'm gonna tear you a new one. And before I tell you a new one, I don't want you to think I'm on this, I don't see the other side. I understand you own Mario, Nintendo. Anything that anybody does with anything that has anything to do with any of your software, hardware, you can put your stamp down on it. You don't want them to do it. I respect that. I actually ain't mad at that. Because it is their IP. Now, even though you may feel I purchased it, it's mine. It's their IP. You paid for it. You put your money behind that company. You supported that company. You wasn't saying that before. Now you may feel differently. It may change your purchasing decisions later on. Need to think about that. But I'm not mad at Nintendo for that. I'm not mad at them for that. They making their moves. They feel I'm not gonna lie, Mario IP is probably the most sacred IP in gaming. Period. I don't know one other that is more sacred to gaming than Mario. You cannot tell a gaming story without Mario unless you don't know gaming. Nintendo, we got to thank them for that. All right. Now with that off my chest, Nintendo, I'm going to tell you where you're messing up. You some stingy assholes that don't provide shit. You got a shitty ass, old ass console that you make money every time you sell it. You know why you make money every time you sell it? Because when we got that shit brand new, your damn system had hardware that was 3 years old. We was running shit like that on an NVIDIA Shield. Your console was actually a piece of shit hardware wise, to be honest. You just somehow made it great. Okay? I give you props for that. You made that piece of shit hardware great. Because I'm not going to lie, technically, it's a piece of shit, bro. All right? That hardware is not all that. NVIDIA Shield, I'm telling y'all, my phone right now smokes a Nintendo Switch. My phone smokes a Nintendo Switch, bro. I guarantee you I play better shit on my phone right now. I guarantee you. And people might think I'm joking. I'm not playing. I'm going to play better shit on my phone. Now, that's not to say I'm just mad at Nintendo, but what I'm saying is you spending all this time and this money coming after people for fan art, games, DMCAs, to homebrew, all this shit. We know what's really going on, Nintendo. Switch 2 is coming out, and you probably using old-ass hardware again, ain't you? Ain't you? Tell the truth. You using old-ass hardware again, and you trying to take down all this shit because you already know the way you attacking people, they're going to attack back. And your Switch 2, your beloved Switch 2, is really just another Switch Pro. Let's keep it honest. Let's keep it honest. Y'all seen how the 3DS was and the new 3DS? Let's keep it honest, Nintendo. We know what you're doing with the Switch 2. We're going to have 4K capabilities, and the architecture is going to be very close. It's going to be very close. So you're trying to stop a lot of this software because you know what's coming. But guess what? You can't stop it, Nintendo. As soon as Yuzu went down, do you know how many times the repository was copied? Suzu came out. They named it Suzu. Nintendo, you're not going to be able to stop this, man. Stop it. What you need to do is focus on the consumer, the customer. Because if you did, you know what you'd be doing? You'll be taking away all of this, but you wouldn't be providing half, not even half, bro. Excuse me, I'm lying. 25% of your fucking library and charging people for that Switch Online bullshit. Dr. Specimen, excuse me, because that's my dog. He was really fighting for online for Switch. But it's bullshit, bro. The online Switch eShop system and all that shit is bullshit. It is trash. It is garbage. I'm here to say it. It's not like I'm not even going to do it with the 3DS, because at least the 3DS, they had street passes and they had all time. Okay, I'm with that. No, Switch Online is bullshit. It is trash. It is garbage. It stinks. It stinks bad. They trying to hype it up by saying you can play your old school Super Nintendo, all these games. Well, guess what? There's people out there with Game Boy who love Game Boy games, right? They sign up for Switch Online and say, I want to play my favorite Pokemon. And you ain't got it available, I guarantee you. I go online because you're probably charging. You want people to pay. Nintendo, you are ridiculous. I don't understand how you want to be stingy and charge and nickel and dime, but don't want to provide half-ass emulation, but then say emulation is bad, but then at the same time, you want to say we're not trying to get rid of emulation. We using it really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, Nintendo. Like, you are so confusing and hard to understand. What do you want? Do you want people to love Mario and support Mario and to keep Mario history going? Then let that fan art and those fan games go. If you don't, then shut the hell up. Provide us more Mario. How about that? Get that movie ready. You got the new movie coming, right? Work on that. Chill off the lawyers. The DMCA request. Because these people who make a lot of these softwares, I want y'all to know, I know some of these developers, they're not some dudes sitting here hacking all types of money and they're rich and loaded. They don't have servers loaded with games that they're banking off of people. These are people that have normal jobs. They do this as a hobby. Like I'm on here as a hobby right now. And Nintendo is saying, take it down. And a lot of people want to say it's because of money. Nintendo only do it because of money. For all you Nintendo fanboys with Nintendo head up your ass, let me talk to you. Nintendo ain't gonna do it for money. It don't matter about money. Money hasn't been involved in some of these cases. Some of these cases, it's just a picture. It's not any money involved. So stop that narrative with as long as if you wouldn't have been the money, they wouldn't have came. No, Nintendo's coming for that ass regardless. Nintendo, please treat the consumer right. And stop worrying about the wrong thing. Unless your Switch 2 is not as new as we think. And it's going to be hacked. And guys, for all the pirating community, those guys who have those servers running tinfoil on their Switch, get ready. Because you may be enjoying very, very new games on a modified Switch 2 very soon. That's all I got to say, y'all. It ain't nothing else left to say. Let me get somebody else, man. I can bring, you know what, I got something else, but hold on. I want to read through some of the chat real quick, too. All right. And bring back Mario 35. Only good thing that came on. Yo, man, a couple shots for you, man. Let me give a couple shots for you, man. It was supposed to be another shotgun shot. I don't know why I didn't give it to you. There you go. Thank you, man. Do you know that right there, man? Mario 35, man. Do you know what it did to the community? Mario 35 rocked the nation. And they took it. They took it, man. It's to protect their image and IP. I agree. Totally agree. Their only hardware that was new ever was probably the SNES and the N64. I like that. I want to key in on that right there. I kind of agree with that. That's a good analysis, sir. One thing I want to say on that, I think about the NES and when the NES was released. A lot of people know I played a lot of different consoles around that time. I played Sega Master System. I do believe in television. Also, there was, Atari and all that was already out, but I'm talking about systems that came out around that time. I'm not sure. I think TurboGrafx 16 might have been around there, but NES was in there. And NES was kind of in par with everything, but the game lineup on NES was just amazing. The console was very durable. It was, I'm not gonna lie, NES was genius. It was genius. Super Nintendo, I will agree. The reason I say this is because when Super Nintendo came out, it was far beyond technological wise better than the other consoles. I remember playing Sega Genesis and looking at the two consoles you can play side by side. One thing I will say is Sega Genesis did have some games that played way more fluid. I'm not sure which games they were, but Super Nintendo had some games that was the same thing the other way. Super Nintendo leaned a lot on those graphics where you would play games like Clay Fighter, right? Or Balls 3D. I don't even know where that came from, but games like that, if you played on Sega Genesis, probably played a lot more smoother because they were trying to do this thing where they're trying to capture 3D and all, but Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, I agree. I totally agree with that. All right. NES for sure. I was 4 when that came out, so the SNES was more groundbreaking for me. I agree. But the NES, it definitely revolutionized. And then the SNES, I can tell you two things about those consoles that really struck me. The first thing with SNES was the amount of colors that were being used within a game. I'd never seen that many colors in a game on my TV at home. It was beautiful to watch Super Mario World. A lot of people may not think Super Mario World is a beautiful game, but at that time in history, Super Mario World was probably one of the most beautiful games you could see at home. Very colorful, almost damn near was our 4K. It was our 4K. All right. Now, Jonathan, one thing I don't get, why they haven't gone after tinfoil. My man, I agree. I'm going to preach on that. I'm going to talk on that for a second. I want to get to the highlight for me where Genesis and SNES were so different was the blood code of Mortal Kombat. ABACABB. Get over here. Do. I know everything about that. But that era, man. That everything. I know the blood code by heart, man. And I ain't going to lie. Some of them fatalities on SNES was actually better. All right. A couple of them. That rating joint wasn't that bad. Used to pop you. I popped that out. My man, Jonathan, said there's one thing I don't get is why they haven't gone after tinfoil. Let's talk about that. Have they gone after tinfoil? Does anybody know? Have they? I ain't necessarily look. I'm gonna just check. I want to check. I'm gonna go ahead and check that. Take a look into that now. All right, let's take a look. I want to make sure because I haven't looked into that. Okay, I have not looked. Now let's see if I can find out. Okay, I don't see anything, right? I haven't found anything. I'm even looking as a recent. I'm not seeing anything. So I can't say for certain that you may be right on that. They probably have not gone after tinfoil. Maybe. All right. Here's the best. How are their mod chips still on Amazon and they have not gone after them? You know what? I'm going to tell you, Amazon is This is going to fall right into our next subject. It's going to fall right into our next subject. Remember I said I wasn't trying to get political, but we're going to get political. Remember I said that? That's a lot of what I believe too, man. Now, I don't know why they haven't gone after tinfoil. Maybe they're not worried about tinfoil. Maybe they're worried about the SIG patches and lockpick and all the other stuff. Once you have it modified, that's when you're really using tinfoil. I don't see tinfoil being the reason people do mod their switches just to run tinfoil and to run a shop. I'm kind of with you on that, Jonathan. I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on that. I think they're targeting the emulation side more than anything because it's so available on several platforms. Now, bingo. I agree. I agree on that. I do think they're targeting emulation. This is the irony in that. You are using emulation yourself, Nintendo. You're using emulation yourself. It's very ironic that you want to kill emulation, but you emulate yourself. And this is the bad part. Your own emulation is not as good as other emulation solutions out there. It would be different if a lot of these companies did like Apple, right? And this is one thing I like about Apple. As much as I say they, even though they're still in it, it's not as big as anymore, but the jailbreak community was a big thing where they would implement a lot of things and Apple would see what this community would implement. A lot of people would jailbreak their phones just for these specific features. And Apple made sure on the big phone, the next iOS update, they would implement those features. Now, I think the bogus part is those developers who made it for the jailbroke version don't get any credit. I think that's where it's bogus. I think, which all is fair, right? All is fair. That's business. That's capitalistic world. You better do what you got to do. But what I think is these businesses should be leaning on these people and hiring. And they do at times. I don't want to act like they don't. There's a lot of people who have been hired on from other projects they done. We just don't hear about it, right? You know why we don't hear about it? Because they don't want you to hear about it. So you're never going to hear about somebody saying, yeah, this company came after me and swooped up this project I worked on and me. No, they're going to keep it. Okay? So you're not going to hear that all the time. All right? But they do their own emulation. They do their own. So I find it. Now, if they're emulating their own releases, then that's their choice, but they didn't get caught using an SNES emulator from the scene on the SCS Mini or something. Now, you say, I maybe no. I will say this. I do believe they got caught. And on top of that, I will say this about the emulation part. You're right on that. I'm not mad if they got shitty emulation and it's their choice to emulate. You are absolutely correct. No matter how I feel on that, that's a fact, what you're stating. It's their stuff. They can emulate it how they want to. This is the problem I have. You release a console that I own. The console that I own doesn't last as long. Let's say it's the cartridge that I purchased along with it because of hardware failures due to hardware's just old. So I can't use it anymore unless I purchase the hardware again. So I want to still play this game. You then, either you don't offer the game to me, which means I have no way to get the game, which means you're technically killing game preservation, which means technically if you're trying to kill emulation, you want to kill game preservation right along with it. That's one. Two, you provide me the game, but the game is terribly emulated. Okay, so now the game that I'm playing is not even good or as good as the game I played 10 to 20 years ago. That's bad. Okay? Or it would be nice if 3, they just give it to you the way we should get it, like it needs to be given. Straight up. Okay? Straight up. Yeah, but they didn't make the emulator. Preach. They didn't. He's preaching on that. Just got home. He dropped it. Watch in 20 years, they will sue Yuzu emulator. And they will. Yo, stop, man. You gonna, 20 years from now, it's gonna be a brand new Nintendo system, and they gonna be using Yuzu, y'all. They gonna be using Yuzu. They ain't gonna let you know, but it's gonna be Yuzu. There's gonna be some guy out there who's gonna reverse engineer it. He's gonna look in the code, and he's gonna find Yuzu code in there, and we're gonna just die laughing. We're gonna die laughing, bro. All right, now here, I'm going to go ahead. And also, I'm going to put that, I forgot to put the Restream link in there. Let me put that in there because I got one more. I'm going to move on to this next one because I do want to bring folks in to talk about this because this next one is the last one. That's it. And this next one is pretty hot and everybody's been talking about it and y'all going to love talking about it. We already know what time it is, man. All right, let's get to it because we going to just get it out the way. TikTok ban, man. Let's talk about it. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Let's do it. Pull up anything we got. It's time to talk about the good old TikTok ban. It's so many mixed feelings on this, so many mixed thoughts, so many political decisions, so many people who are thinking about themselves, so many people who are thinking about the big picture. But it's a shit show. I hear a lot of people talking about the U.S. government and how they can't agree on anything. They can't agree on the border. They can't agree on, how we handle police reform or how we handle drugs in the community, how we handle the homeless problem. They can't come together on anything. But the government, Democrats, Republicans, they seem to somehow come together for one thing, TikTok. Get rid of it. Now, a lot of people say that speaks volumes to a lot of different things. I think I'm not going to rub it off that easy. Not me. It either means one or two things for me. It either means one, our government, highly corrupt. It's all about money. If you get rid of TikTok, you put more money because you get more consumers to use other US based apps. That's one way to think of it, right? Another way is, holy hell, they agreed. Maybe we shouldn't bat an eye. Maybe we should be looking. Maybe there's a reason they really all agreed. Maybe there is. Anybody think about that? Maybe, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some of these things too, because a lot of people kind of blow it off like, oh, it's just this, or, oh, it's, they're not going to do anything. It's not going to be, bro, this shit can get banned. It can get banned. They can ban the app. Okay? Don't think it can't happen. It can happen. Keep playing around. Okay? This is real. This is real life. Real stuff is happening. Okay? Now, before I dive more into this, want to get specifics out the way. Okay? This is directly from CNN.com, so everybody knows we got the words correct. And I do want to go ahead and get the chat here. All right, okay, because I'm going to pull up some of these. All right. The U.S. House of Representatives voted Wednesday to pass a bill that can lead to a nationwide ban against TikTok, one of the world's most popular social media apps. And it's not clear what the future of the bill will be in the Senate. The House vote, okay, was 352 to 65. Y'all, 352 to 65. That's unanimous. That's unanimous. 50 Democrats and 15 Republicans were in the opposition. That's it. That's it. Now, I wanted to state that specific because I wanted the people to know, how bad the unanimous decision was. Now, why the bill was passed. Lawmakers supportive of the bill have argued TikTok poses a national security threat because the Chinese government could use its intelligence laws against TikTok Chinese parent company ByteDance, forcing it to hand over the data of U.S. app users. That's the reason. Okay? Now, the reason I want to read that, because that's the legit reason. That's the reason why all this shit and everybody's agreeing. It's a lot to deal with Chinese intelligence, your security, your data being used. And I know a lot of people are probably like mixed on this. Let me give both sides of the coin for everybody. One side of the coin is ByteDance, right? Is ByteDance. ByteDance technically does not have to give up the information. If that comes to, ByteDance could fight that when the time comes. ByteDance at the time could separate from China if that fight does come. We don't know that, right? I believe Google separated from China for these reasons. Okay? We don't know that. On the other side, they can give that shit right up. Chinese government could have a lot of information of U.S. app users. Now, to me, U.S. has all our information right now. Chinese would have it. What the hell does it matter? All our data is gone. Our data has been sold to all these places long ago. I don't know if you know, okay? Your data's been out there. It's old, it's done. Your data's out there, bro. Now it's just more on a global public scale that you can see. But believe me, your shit's out there. All right? I want to talk about a couple things because I want to bring people in to talk about this. I want to state where I stand first. And then I want to break down some facts of what I believe of how we got here. Okay? I think that's only right. Now, my stance is I do not believe we should ban TikTok at all. That is my stance. I do not believe we should ban it. I do agree security is a concern. TikTok is very strange in the way it handles a lot of things. It is different from other apps. I can testify as being someone on this end who uses TikTok as well as YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. I use them all. I can tell you TikTok is by far probably using the most permissions out of all. The most permissions on your phone or on your PC. On top of that, TikTok is also made in a way where the app encourages you to stay within the app. The longer you stay in the app, the more you keep the app open, the more you use the app, the more you become rewarded. The more you post within the app, the more you get rewarded. The more you're selling things in the app, the more you're rewarded. The more you're looking and liking, the more you're rewarded. It is very encouraging and influential to be addictive. It is the most. They actually, I think, kind of in a way perfected it. I might be crazy on that, but I think they perfected it. They perfected a way to use short-term attention spans and to monetize it in a beautiful way that Vine couldn't do. Vine couldn't do it. TikTok did it. All right? And they got beautiful ways to do it. Now you go into TikTok, there's several apps in TikTok if you're a TikTok creator like myself. You got the TikTok creators, you got shops, you got to go ahead and look at your balance on this side from your lives. Your lives differ from what you may get on the creative funds from your videos that differ from what you sell in the market. It's a whole big thing. It's all to keep you in. I agree with all that. But the reason I say don't ban it, we got rights to. I get the right to use it if I want to. If my kids become addicted to TikTok, it's my fault as a parent because my ass can't tell my kids to get off. I'm sorry. I don't feel sympathy for you because you can't pull a tablet away from your damn child. Because I do. If I at any point feel like it's too much, give me the tablet. It's done. Because you've been on it too much. Do something constructive. And what do you think happens? Okay, they go do something else. That's the way it should be. But TikTok has made it to where some kids, they throw fits. Some kids start crying. Some kids start going crazy. And if your kid do that, that's TikTok. It's working good. Now, the information that goes into that, they feel like it's a security concern. And I'm going to tell you why they feel that is and how we got to the security concern side of it. All right. There's a couple things I noted down that are important points. And then we're going to bring in people, I want to just go ahead and talk about the other things we were talking about as well. Because, this all kind of goes together. The Great Firewall of China and the internet balkanization. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Now, it's a whole thing of specifics right here, right? I'm not going to go through the specifics, but I'm going to read one quick line and then I'll summarize anything. It is a fact, bro, that China launched the Great Firewall in the early 2000s where they were able to monitor and see everything of all internet traffic, all interactions of everything from all of their citizens within the country. It is also a fact that after China did that, I believe that a lot of other nations are behind right now. I believe a lot of other nations, including the United States, are trying to catch up to China in that we wish that our government wishes they can have control like China did. Because what you do in that is you see a lot of things before they come. You now have global monitoring almost. Because if you can control your people, even if they're trying to get out and you can start seeing that, you can enhance your security. We getting deep, y'all. Okay? But I'm going to say that's why I believe the fear for China comes in when it comes to social media and their intelligence. Because China's been doing this and they are trying to master it. Okay? And it's going to come back around to TikTok. We're going to get to that. Now, I took note of a couple things. What else? Google in China. Okay? Took note of that. Where's my mouse? Oh, I think Damn, how the hell my mouse gonna die in the midstream? That can't happen. Let me get my cord. Good thing I got a cord right here. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit right there. Mouse gonna die midstream, man. Come on, man. You can't have that happen. But Google's exit from China. I'm gonna tell you, it was a big deal that I don't remember the specifics. I got a lot of information here. I'm not about to go through. But it was about censorship. I know it's about censorship and what cybersecurity. That was the main thing I was looking for. It's about censorship and cybersecurity. And Google would not allow themselves to be bullied and pushed around for data. They had to break away and exit from China. That's a fact. That is a fact. Right? So that's where you have a lot of the fear of China coming to ByteDance, requesting information and really demanding it and getting it. Google had to exit to get out of that. There's fears for that. All right. I took note of that. Now, this also, and I wish I could, I'm going to plug up my stuff here too. Hold on. Yo, I got 100 USB-C ones, man. Is this USB-C? Oh, this is micro USB. Ain't that something, man? Micro USB. I got a micro USB cable around here somewhere. We'll worry about that later. But intelligence failures. The U.S. has had intelligence failures with China, and guess what happened? China has capitalized on that, but we don't know the repercussions. We don't know if the U.S. is still dealing with it. We don't know if they backfire. We don't know if they've been monitoring on China the whole time. I don't know, but there has been intelligence failures on our end, which leads to more fear of Chinese cybersecurity. A lot of this is fear. A lot of it. Now, let's go on to talk about what we really hear, y'all. Our government agreed. They all agreed. TikTok should be banned and may be banned unless they sell to someone in the U.S. And a lot of people have seen that viral video going around of the guy, I'm Singaporean, Senator. You know what I mean? And he's like, are you part of the Chinese guy? I'm Singaporean. I'm from the Singapore. I served in the military. I'm Singaporean. And that's all you heard, right? This is the thing. If ByteDance has a headquarters in China and China requests information, demands it, what happens? What happens? Doesn't mean ByteDance gives it up. I'm not going to say they do, but do they? Is this a big threat to us? Is this a way for Chinese intelligence to understand U.S. political decisions and where our mind states and maybe cause psychological warfare? Maybe. You know what I mean?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Now, I'm going to just say to y'all, and I got to get my man G.I. Joe in here. Yo, Joe, I wish I could just work the keyboard right now. I'm going to see if I can turn it off real quick and back on. You know, sometimes I'll let you turn it off and turn it back on real quick. Just get a quick little juice out of it. Okay. Let my man Joe in. All right, Joe, there we go.
What's going on, Nick?
What's going on, man? Just in case my mouse die again, you here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
so
sorry.
That way
I missed most of the show. Sorry about that.
Nah, you good, man. I know how it be, man. You know, already know how it be. You know what I'm saying? So, Joe, it's a couple things I went over, man. I'm going to ask you about each one.
Sure.
And I want to get your input, man, on every single one. All right, we're going to start first with, since we on TikTok, we already on TikTok. You seen that 352 to 65? That's a huge unanimous decision voted to say ban TikTok.
Ban it for a long time. I don't use TikTok because there's just too many applications for the restaurant and shit. But it's like I was thinking about doing the videos and stuff. It's too much with the videos and cooking and doing the other stuff. But it's like I remember reading about that. I'm like, damn, like they're trying to ban the shit out of that. Because what happened was supposedly they were implementing tracking devices in the application to basically, this might be a conspiracy theory, it might be true, to map out the whole United States. You have 30, 40 billion users that are using it, and they could like geographic the whole United States to actually get a true map. and do other stuff with it. It was like a lot of conspiracy theories with that.
Okay. Yeah, I can see what you, and you know what? One thing I will say with, cybersecurity and cyber intelligence, I ain't gonna lie, them guys good, man. And I
Yeah.
don't doubt they don't have a phone and just by the date on your phone be able to say, hey Joe, I see you went and to the grocery store this afternoon and bought milk and you decided to not purchase the cheese after all. Why is that? And you like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
That's
I know
Damn got it for free.
You know what I'm saying? That they telling you, they not only telling you what you bought, they like, I remember you not only did that, you put stuff back. Do you feel as though, first let me ask Joe, what is your stance on the TikTok ban? Do you feel as though the TikTok ban, yay or nay? All right, because I had to make a stance and I kind of feel like damn, now when I got to make the stance, I got to say it. You know what I'm saying? So my stance is, I feel as though, even though I'm hurting saying it at the same time because I'm feeling like I'm so dumb because a lot of American users are giving up their data and they don't know how much data is being given up through TikTok. So I feel very bad in that. But at the same time, we got rights, right? If we don't want to give up that data, then you tell your kids don't use TikTok, you don't use TikTok. And that is your American right.
Yeah, it should be your choice if you want to use the app or not. And it sucks that people are going to lose their accounts if they do shut it down. But I'll give you an example. Look at Pokemon Go. Back in the day, they were trying to shut that down because somebody can hack this and use it to map out the whole global scenario, the whole globalization of the United States and other countries and shit. Because you're going to catch Pokemon, you're going in the woods, and it's like tracking every single bit and piece of architect, land, and everything. At the end of the day, if somebody wants something, they're going to take it. Doesn't matter if you ban an
I agree.
application or not. It's just, I want to bring up one thing before I do forget. I'm
What's up?
seeing bits and pieces and like dribbles of people getting confirmations on their MIG switch. I still didn't get mine yet, but I'm seeing that. But I'm only seeing it overseas so far that people are, we got a tracking number.
So, now that you talk about that, now we can go right to it because I'm on Nintendo too. That's one thing I was heavy on. I got a Nintendo, very big. So, let's talk about the MIG switch. I want to talk about that as well because you mentioned, rumblings. I actually got a screenshot sent to me of somebody showing somebody receiving theirs.
Oh,
right?
awesome.
Now, that screenshot was nobody within the States. All right, so nobody close to me.
Okay.
So you're right, out of the country. But they did receive theirs, and I heard certain people receive, and I've also seen certain people receiving notice that theirs has shipped.
Very nice.
Okay, so that's going around for people waiting on their MIG switch flash card. Also, I got told the dumper should have shipped already. So I don't know when it will be here. Typically, I'm gonna expect a tracking number or something. I ain't getting no tracking
my
number.
conspiracy theory is that the flash cards will come first and the dumper will come second.
And I'm with you. The dumper gonna come, and then I'll test the dumper out, and we'll see how that is. Now, Nintendo, they've taken down so many different of our homebrews, man. It was Yuzu, and since Yuzu paid $2.4 million, it has been a cascade effect.
And it's always 2.4 million, always.
Yes. Isn't it something?
Yeah.
With these numbers, you know what I mean? But they went ahead and came after Lockpick, Sig Patch Updater, what was some Incognito, a lot of different ones. Joe, why do you think it is they have now? Because these softwares have been out. We've been talking about them, and there's even been videos done for years. Why do you think now?
I think there might be a vulnerability with the Switch 2 with backwards compatibility that might be effective of hacking the next system using this device. Let's just call it spade to spade, Nick. Let's just say that the Switch 2 can play the Switch cartridges. I'll just put a fucking flash card in there and call it a day. And if that's the case, that flash card can lead to a hack no matter what anybody says, it will happen. If the Switch 2 is backwards compatible and it can use the MIG switch, there's really smart people out there All you have to do is change it, make a fake game that's a payload and just go ahead and run it.
He's right. That's it. And I don't doubt that's what I think. I think that's what it really comes down to. I think
Yeah.
it comes down to they're not saying, but really that Switch 2 probably got some hardware that's been maybe the Switch 2 was already done when the Switch 1 came out. People
Yeah.
might say I'm crazy on that.
I think
but I actually
you know what I think it is? I
it's
think it's recycled parts.
recycle parts.
Yeah.
And this what Nintendo mad at, man. They mad at this, man. This
That's a
thing
beauty.
right here, man.
That's a beauty,
It's a beauty. It's a beauty, man. I was just playing Samba de Amigo. I own the game. So they can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I own it. So what you gonna say now? I own the game. You gonna tell me, oh, you can't play Samba de Amigo? No, I own it. And this is on legit firmware right now.
You know what's really weird, Nick? It seems like the people overseas are getting some kind of tracking number. Like the shipments are starting to move overseas, but in the United States, nothing's happening with the flash card. So I belong to a lot of groups. I see people posting, "Oh, I got a tracking number. I got this. I got that," and they're like fucking like Beijing Llama Dome or some bullshit.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. Just from my end, all right. And a lot of people don't know, man. I be a little too tapped in, bro. Too tapped in. So tapped in, I don't even want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be tapped in. Have you ever been so tapped in that you get put in stuff? Like, I don't even want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, man, can you do so and so? So I can say I do know a little too much. But with this whole thing, I do know there has been a lot of fear out there. I'm gonna just say that.
Coming U.S. soil
out there. It's a lot of fear out there, man. All right, and that fear is no joke. That fear is real because there have been consequences for when we've seen the chips and all that. We've seen this story before. So that's where that fear comes from. It's a real legit fear. There have been real legit threats. There have been real legit self-sabotaging. There has been real legit, everything you can think of. It's really been happening.
Yep.
That explains to me a lot of, not including the botching of how this rollout was, because the rollout wasn't that good. And then the delays. And so it's a cascade of failures. I'm going to be honest. But now it's to the point where we are here. Like, we here now. And now it's the fire. And I think that's a lot of what you're saying. Why you're not seeing it? Why you going? I think the U.S. side of things is going to be real quiet. I think it's going to be real quiet on the U.S. side of things, which means I don't know if we'll see tracking numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see tracking numbers.
I don't even care when I get mine. I just want to be able to get it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter how long it takes. I know a lot of people cancel their orders like a shitload. I'm canceling my orders. I'm not hearing the information. I tell the people, look, you need to just be patient. And when it comes, it comes. I mean, you already have a hack switch already. Why are you being impatient about it? You know?
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing, man. A lot of people out here, they got hack switches, man. And they out here tripping over the mix switch. I don't understand that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a hack switch. Now, I understand you paid for it, and you waiting to get it when you said you would get it. I understand that. That you could rightfully be mad for. But if you're waiting for the mix switch and you can still do everything you need to do, I don't understand the point of waiting long unless they told you you're not getting it or you're literally getting scammed.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't care. And yo, let's be honest, Joe. This thing right here, I demoed this how long ago, bro?
Yep.
That review was so long ago. Like, we talking, what was that, January?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're past the middle of March. So we talking early January all the way to the middle of March. We still got people talking about the having. We know shipping, Joe. You could have shipped right now to Antarctica and you could have received an item, fixed it, and shipped it back. They could have told you it was wrong, shipped it back to you. You could have fixed it and shipped it back before this time. Like, for real.
Nick, them flashcards like Wonka tickets. You got run, Nick, run. Don't stop and talk to anybody. Run.
They got to, man. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on, man. All right, so on top of that, I agree with you with all the Nintendo shit. I do think the new Nintendo probably will have something that could utilize these softwares, and they're
Because
trying to
as of
stop this
right
shit
now,
early.
let's say they're built, it's too late for them to do a revision. They would have to open all the boxes and basically rebuild everything, start from finish again. It's
Yeah,
not worth it.
it ain't. No, I'm with you on that. Now, Joe, one other thing I gotta mention, man. I gotta talk to you about this, man. This is probably the part you missed, but I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
No, first let me ask: are you a Walmart Plus member?
I never even heard of that.
There you go. All right. Now, Joe, do you have a Walmart by you at all?
Actually, no. The
Okay.
Kmart went out of business, and now it's like a storage place.
Okay. When the last time you seen a Walmart?
Oh my God, with working so much and never being home, I'm not lying. Probably like 2 years.
Okay. Now, when you seen a Walmart, how was it? Was it like all done up? Was it like they did had the technology in there? Was it just registers or what?
But
When
yeah,
you remember,
they
what was
had
it?
self checkouts, but some of them don't have self checkouts, and they have like
Okay.
regular checkouts and electronic section and everything. Last time I went to Walmart was to switch out a hard drive. Not lying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you're right. They had self checkouts there.
yeah.
Okay. So, Joe, word on the street, and I'm gonna ask how you feel about this, man. Word on the street is they will stop self checkout usage for nobody else but Walmart Plus customers and Spark customers only, which are the delivery drivers who deliver in the Walmart
I think
orders.
I heard that you got to pay $100 a month to use it or something.
You got to pay. Well, I think it's a yearly fee, $100 a year,
Okay,
and then they got a
something
monthly
like that.
fee or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
I was listening to a business report and I heard about that.
Yeah, it was on the Today Show. It
Yeah.
went all. It went big. It went big. So, Joe, let me ask. First of all, how do you feel about that?
It's too late for them waiting because too much of the theft went on. Here's the deal: they
Mm.
were too cheap to hire people. Like, oh, it's only that's going to be very little, and it's not. It's a whole bunch of shit. I mean, anybody can do this. You can print a barcode, wear a long sleeve shirt, right, on a printer. Print the barcode out, make sure it's a little bit small, a little bit bigger, or whatever, and just fucking like wear a long sleeve shirt, fucking put it at the bottom, sticker side, and scan it. Oh, I don't know.
He right. Damn, he right. He right, bro. Anybody could do that. I don't know if a lot of people know that, Joe, because I've actually won that back in, damn, that was 2005. Man, that's almost 20 years. But there was a music album that I started doing, and I actually had a barcode for it. And I printed up that barcode, and I remember going into one of the music stores. I think back then it was like, oh man, Sam Goody or something.
Yeah.
We used to have the
Oh,
whole
no, old
music
school
stores.
now. Damn, goody.
Hey, what they don't know about that, man. I had to think for a second, but it used to be Sam Goody. Yeah, I went to Sam Goody. And
FYI or FYE or whatever it was called.
yeah, that was the other one. Y'all see, okay, see, we on there. I went up in there, man. I went and took my CDs. I had a bunch of them, indie artists. I'm like, man, do you guys sell my CD up in here? You know what I mean? Trying to sell it. And he's like, yeah, we got a little thing where indie artists, they can actually put their CDs
Oh,
in
that's
there,
really awesome. I
right?
didn't know
So,
that.
yeah, it was cool. And I didn't know at the time either. I was just trying to get my CD in there, right? So he had a little thing. It was like a long cardboard thing, but all the indie people could put their stuff in there. And then that way, if somebody comes in the store and they want to just hear some new indie artist, or maybe it's an A&R, right? He wants to sign somebody. He just goes through the indie artist, pick one. It was a smart way that I thought to like get things out there. When I think about that, man, and I think about, those CDs and everything we used to bring in, A&Rs could just grab them, listen to it.
Yep.
It was all beautiful. Imagine if I had to walk in there and they told me, man, you can't place your CD down in there unless you have a subscription.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You can't, hey, man, step out that line, sir. You can't be in that line. You got to go to that line. I feel like we back in segregation. I feel like we
Yeah. I'm gonna give
Yo,
you.
they tell me I'm in the color line, Joe. They put me in the color line, Joe. What the hell is going on, man? This is
You know what?
like, what is this, man? Am I a peasant because I don't have a Walmart? I spend $100 in the store, Joe. I spend more than that subscription in one shopping.
Yeah.
Right? I spend $300. It don't even matter, man. Hey,
Here's the
get in line,
deal.
man.
Why they want you to spend that money to use the self checkout so they can track you if you're stealing. It's easier
Hey,
to
you know
track
what?
people.
That was actually a big part of the statement. Michael Crump, salute. Michael Crump, don't make me laugh.
What's going on, Mike?
Don't make me laugh, man. But yo, true, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was one of the statements that the guy made when he actually shown the video for Walmart. He shown the video. He shown people in lines. He said they cut it off, but he heard a rumor because of the theft. I know that theft, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some pretty bad ones. I've seen people have like carts full of stuff and pay like $30.
Yeah.
And try to walk out with carts full of stuff. We've seen the viral videos of people getting chased with carts full of stuff, trying to run out.
Shopping carts.
Oh man, all through self-checkout, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
All
know
through
what?
self-checkout.
Here's the deal, Nick. It's their fault for doing this. They don't want to pay people, and it's like, oh, do self-checkouts. It's like, it happens all the time in supermarket. It's like everywhere it happens. It's their own fault. You don't want to hire people. You want to make people check themselves out. That's like me in my restaurant. Oh, okay, you know what? You're going to cook for yourself tonight. Oh, what happened to all the fucking cheese here? Oh, someone stole it. Oh, I'm going to arrest you now. You're stealing cheese. It's like, what's a shame? The world's going backwards and going forward at the same time. Like they want to get rid of self-checkouts. Here's the deal. My dad goes shopping for the restaurant, gets some stuff at Aldi's or whatever the hell it's called. You need to put a quarter in the shopping cart to use the shopping cart. Dude, when we were kids, that's what they had in fucking Pathmark and shit. Now they're doing it again now.
Yup. Joe, I'm glad you mentioned that. A lot of people may not know that they don't have an Aldi's by them. I've been to Aldi's multiple times. Aldi's, now one thing, supposedly, this is one thing I can give Aldi's credit for, though. Their business model is a bit different. Their business model is our food prices are going to be lower based on the fact that we're going to charge for shopping cart usage, charge for bags. They don't, so that's the same thing when you go in there, you know how you got to pay for them bags or you got to get the cardboard, you know what I mean, and carry it out. And that was their way to say, hey, they don't do subscriptions. They do it through that, which I can understand if you think about every person that comes to a store that uses a grocery cart. First of all, let's be honest, Joe. Let's talk about, we can break down the psychological aspects of shopping. Okay. One, shopping carts have grown bigger throughout the years. Let's start there.
Yes, they have.
Okay. The bigger they've grown, they've seen that the usage and spending rate of Americans have grown. Yup. Okay. That's proof. Another thing, milk. Where's the milk in all your grocery stores? Just talking with the wife. Tell me, everybody, where your milk and eggs at in the grocery store?
It's all the way in the back.
In the back.
Yep.
All the way in the back. Every single
go to the whole
place.
store and you buy stupid stuff.
Yep. So you go through the store.
Oh, another thing. There's
stuff.
no clocks in the store, so you lose track of time.
Windows, another thing. They try to take away windows, so you don't know if it's daytime, nighttime.
Because
how long you been in
if it's raining, you're gonna hurry up and skip buying items, or it's snowing or whatever.
Yep. See, and these are all psychological things they do to make you spend more money. So I see this right now, like you mentioned, self-checkout, people stealing. Now they say, hey, guess what? We gonna make it for Walmart Plus customers only. So now you got to have a subscription. And guess what, Joe? You know what's going to happen? You're going to be hard working, man. You're going to buy some stuff. Hey, man, you know what? I'm going to go buy, maybe they got on sale a bunch of the drinks I sell at the restaurant. These people love these Arizona drinks. I sell them for $2. I buy them at Walmart. They come out $1 a can. You know what I mean? So I buy them, I come out. But you now looking at people just walking through the self-checkout. You in a long line. And you got to get back to the restaurant to pretty much feed the same community that you literally buying for right now. Yep. But you watching them walk by you. That guy comes by with a Starbucks drink, a luggage that he's buying, and he's like, oh, man, I can't. Beeps it. He just charges. He don't even give a shit. He just pays $100 a year. Shit, just so I can walk out of here. Like, do you think is that still okay to have those self checkouts be used by Walmart Plus customers while you sit there and look like I can't use it?
The reason why they're doing that is I'm not being mean or whatever. I'm just saying it how it is. They're trying to eliminate the trashy people that go to Walmart. Like, oh, so we're gonna make you
Okay.
pay to use the self checkouts. Here's the deal. The people that are gonna pay to use the self checkouts are not gonna steal a fucking pack of gum. So
Yeah, you got a
they
point.
win by two reasons. One, they eliminate theft, and two, they're gonna approach the honest people. Okay, I'm not gonna steal the roll of toilet paper. It's like, I'm just gonna scan it.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. So now I don't know how stealing was before self checkout. I can't agree. Self
Hey, I give
checkout has
myself a
added to
discount. I
stealing.
always give myself a discount. If I gotta check myself out, I get something for free. I don't give a shit.
Yo, do you know how many people? And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it so much where somebody say, "Yo, I paid $200. They not gonna mind if I have this $2 this, right?"
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not gonna
I don't take
have.
anything big. It's like, let's say,
That's what people say.
creamer or a case of soda or whatever. That's it. It's like, fuck you. I have to check
I've seen people
myself
do it all
out
the time.
after fucking working all day. Oh, and it's like, you don't have any fucking lanes open. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't scan. Whatever.
No, I've seen it all the time. Now, Joe, I ain't gonna lie. My black ass, I'm scared. I just feel like I'm the lucky one. You know what I'm saying? The moment I do it, they're like, "Hey, sir, put your hands behind." What the hell, sir? That's $1. I just spent 300. Click, click, click. Oh, shit. I just feel like I don't know. I just always get that mentality, like something
But
gonna
here's
happen.
the
You know what
deal.
I mean?
What people don't understand, at the very bottom of the shopping cart, there's a little ramp. It's made for soda. Do you want to eliminate theft? Block that out. Make the shopping cart so you can't put anything at the very bottom. There are honest people out there that fucking put water and they got their 10,000 kids with them and they forget to pay for the water. And they'll go back in the store and pay for it.
Nah, he right. I didn't had to do that before, man. I didn't had to do that before. I went back in and paid for it.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
when that
mean? It
makes
was like
sense,
because I was
to
just like,
block it
damn, I
out,
forgot.
don't make
Yeah.
that bottom luggage rack.
Yeah. They do got the bottom. They knew what it was for. They said, yeah, they're going to shove some stuff down there. Look at Matt. Like I said, if you want to pay to work for Walmart and not get a discount, power to you. Now, this is one thing I think. Like, there's certain things that should be in stone. One, if I work for Walmart, I should automatically be a Walmart Plus customer. I think that.
Yes.
Like, that should go hand in hand. I get a free Walmart Plus subscription. All right. And maybe I get a family member or two to put under. All right. You got a wife or somebody else, you got somebody you can throw them under. That should be automatic. I don't think they do that though.
Now, here's the deal, Nick. Do you know that Target and Walmart do self facial scanning? So, like, let's say you keep going in there
I
and
don't believe that.
you're stealing bottles of soda, and they know you're stealing bottles of soda, right? Or whatever the fuck you're stealing. They're gonna wait to scan your face till they hit a dollar amount. Then they're gonna take you in the office and prosecute you that way.
Heard that. I did hear that. I've heard
Yep.
that before. And
That's
I've
like,
actually
that's like a little
seen,
piggy bank. You save up the money little by little, and it grows.
I've actually been told that by people from loss prevention.
Yeah,
I've actually been told. They
yeah.
said this person has been in here multiple times. The reason they have not prosecuted them because they're waiting until the amount reaches this amount. The amount reached that amount. They literally locked that person up. They had all the footage. They have all the things they stole previously. Okay. And that person has nothing they could do. They're going to jail.
Yeah.
I agree. I've seen it done before. Now, like you said, and Joe, I want to go back to what you said because I like that. The trashy people, right?
Yeah.
It's been a big untold thing. And I'm sure we all know the Target thing,
Yeah.
right? The Target, hey, don't bring that trashy crowd to Target,
Yeah.
right? Don't bring that. And a lot of people looked at Walmart as the lower class, the trashy, the folks who in the hood who need to get they stuff for the low. And then you look at Target as people who said, hey, my rags and my cloths are so much better than yours. My shirt quality
But
is
you
going
know
to be
what the
better
funny
than.
thing is, Nick? It's all the same shit.
It's all the same, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. At least it's all the same, bro. And you know what's even funnier? You literally start pricing stuff and you will see how we sometimes, I'm going to say we, I now check that shit. But how many people make dumbass purchase decisions right in front of our face and don't even realize it?
Yeah,
We
like it's
go ahead,
crazy.
talk.
Like with pre-ordering, I'm just going to the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. Or no, I'm sorry, the 360, right? So I'm trying to get the 360 back in the day, which I got. Oh, why getting a 360 at Walmart? Walmart sells junk. I said it doesn't matter. It just got fucking released. Microsoft made it. It's not like it's been sitting there for weeks and it's like, transferring hands. Another thing too, a conspiracy theory that's going around, which I do believe, Walmart sells the rejects of electronics.
I heard that too. I heard that for every Black Friday, Walmart, certain like those times, it's a lot of either discounted or certain things that they're trying to get rid of. They
Yeah,
usually put
cosmetic
those out there.
stuff and shit.
Exactly. They usually put those out there, and those are the ones they sell for lower. I heard
During
that
the
too.
whole COVID bullshit over there, I could not get a 70-inch TV anywhere. Didn't exist. It's like trying to get a MIG switch. Not going to happen. I finally get a 70-inch 4K TV at Walmart with curved screen. I'm like, I don't really want a curved screen. I'm like, I'll deal with it, right?
Yeah.
3 months later, I hardly use the TV because I'm at work. It blows up.
Damn.
Luckily, it was under warranty. The screen
Yeah,
burned
see.
out.
Oh.
They asked me, were you using the TV nonstop? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm hardly ever home. It had maybe like 20 hours of like watch time on it.
Damn, that's crazy. Now, my man Magnus said your Sam's Club membership saved money and they have cashiers. Might have self checkout. I don't know. And I will. This is one thing I'm
I've
a
never seen
stand on.
self-checkouts at Sam's Club. Never seen them before.
I can testify. Got self checkouts at the Sam's Club buys. I have a Sam's
Oh, wow.
Club by me that has, and I'm gonna tell you, this is one thing. I'm gonna put some respect on Sam's Club, bro. Out of all the places I would go to shop, Sam's Club is the best experience.
Yeah, no,
Best experience.
they have good stuff there, especially at a restaurant.
It's just so much. One, I go through, I get my items, right? They got self checkout, so I don't have to deal with a line. Okay, self checkout can get backed up though. Sam's Club, you know how it be at your Costco's and your Sam's Club. You already know it's mayhem. You might, on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning for a Costco or Sam, you better get your elbow pads, get your helmet. You know what I'm saying? You better go in there. Excuse me. You know what I mean? It goes down. But I will say they have it where the app, you can actually scan the items in your app. You can pay directly through the app, and you simply take your items. You just walk to the door, and there's a guy with the thing that scans your receipt on your phone.
Yeah.
And it shows the items on his thing, and he scans your items, certain ones, to see if they're the legit items. It's really to see if you're stealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they scan it, beep, go. You don't even have to look at a self-checkout. You don't even need to look at nothing.
I don't know the name. I don't know the name of the store. I forget. There's somewhere in California. Oh, it's an Amazon like little convenience store. I don't know how it works. You walk in there, and as long as you have money on your card and everything, you can walk out and it automatically checks you out. Have no idea how that technology
I heard
works.
that too.
That's fucking crazy.
It said it checks out, and it can tell how many items you got and all that shit.
This is my prediction. I think by the time we're dead, if you want to go into a real store, you need to be a subscriber.
Yo, no, you hit it to the T, Joe. I'm actually saying that's where it's going to go.
Yeah.
It's going to go there. And not only that, it's going to go there on every level. The old games that you love, all that games that you got on your wall, Joe, they're not going to be available.
No.
You're going to have to pay a subscription fee to be able to access one of those games.
Yeah.
That's just going to be everything. Everything's going to be through some sort of lockdown. And what's going to make it worse, your data. Your data going to be all up. Your data going to be so bad, you're going to walk in the store. It's going to be like, hi, Joe. Those Levi pants that you purchased the other day seem to be fitting you well because you wore them again today. How about you buy another pair? You're like, damn, you telling me how much? Stop ratting me out. Damn.
Yeah. You know what's
weird?
I'm sure you've seen this too, and it does exist. It's not a conspiracy theory. If I talk about something which I never talk about, let's say a tractor or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'll
already
see
know.
ads on Google, ads on Facebook.
Pops up on your phone.
Yeah.
You know, randomly, something. I'm not going to lie.
That's some crazy tracking shit. That's just like, oh my God.
That's real. That's real. I do believe in all that. Because I'm going to tell you what was so crazy, man. Alexa. Alexis weirded me the hell out because I was like something else. I said, you know how you be just about, hey, hey, who talking? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm speaking with Nick. Oh shit, hold up. I said, hey, come over here. Hey, say who talking. They over here. Who talking? I'm speaking to so and so. Everybody, didn't matter who walked up in the household, they could say, who are you talking to? And it repeated back the name and everything.
You know what else is really crazy? I don't know if that happened to you. Happened to me. This is even happened on my new phone and my old phones. The fucking phone will turn itself on automatically. Like, not the phone's
I know
off,
what you're
but the
talking about.
actual screen.
I know
I'm
what you're
like,
talking about. The screen just go bing
are you
and
fucking
cut
kidding
on.
me? All this shit, I don't care what anybody says. All these phones are fucking hacked and people are watching us.
Yeah, and that's kind of my thing with the whole, when they say the intelligence and, the government, Chinese government, I always believe that we are being monitored 24/7 all the time. If it ain't by our government, it's by a hacker, it's by another government, it's by a corporation that would just want some more money. We are under attack 24/7 as citizens because people see us as money, bank accounts, data.
I don't. You know
What I'm
what?
saying?
They don't see us as that. They see us as livestock.
Yeah, there you go. I like that better. I like that term better. I agree. Livestock.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it is. That's all we provide. Skynet. There you go. Skynet. I believe. Skynet's here. We might as well say Skynet is here. You know what I'm saying? It's really Skynet been here the whole time. We just never knew. They finally started implementing Skynet. But I agree. They're going to make it to the point where you go to Walmart, you're going to need a subscription. You go to Target, you're going to need, by the way, 360. I think it's Circle 360 for Target, April 7th. That's coming out. That's another subscription service. So you got Walmart subscription service. Aldi's, we already talked about the grocery carts, bags. You got Walmart gonna do it. Amazon store, some Amazon. You got Prime, you can do these certain things. You don't got Prime, you can do it. I mean, where are we at next? Kroger is very popular, right? Kroger, actually, their brand extends so far.
Yeah, that's crazy what's going on.
Imagine a Kroger subscription. Wow. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Now, with the Kroger subscription, you know what they can say? Not only when you go to a Kroger store, you get all these benefits. Anytime you purchase anything, the Kroger brand, you get an
here's something
discount.
I want to tell you. This, I don't know if you heard of this. This is some off the wall crazy shit, which is real. You know how you go to the gas station and it has a sign that says today's price is this, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
They're going to implement that in Wendy's starting in 2025 or 2026. Where it's Monday afternoon, the hamburger's $3. You go back there to buy one for your son. It's now $4 now.
Yo, you telling me the updated price? Like right now, I don't know what it is. This is around the springtime. My burgers get low. So if you really want to capitalize on burgers, make sure you buy your double stacks around April or.
That
just sounds crazy, man.
It's like a live stream price change, just like the gas station. Today it's this price. Tomorrow it's either more or less. We're heading into some really bad times.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. And my big thing is, where is the consumer protection in the digital world, Joe?
There isn't. We're fucked.
That's for
Unless
real.
you buy a mod chip.
Hey, there you go. But that's a big thing for me. All this digital shit we talk about, where is the protection for the consumer? So if I purchase a digital good right now, where's my protection in that? Hey, we should have laws that if you purchased a game digitally from Microsoft, let's say, they have a legal ground to make sure that game is available to you for at least a minimum of 35 years.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Here's the deal. When you buy a car, by law, I forget what it's called. I think it's like called a parts law or something.
A lemon law?
Yeah, no. This has to do with car parts, like belts and other stuff. They have to guarantee to carry that part for at least, I think, 25 years.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But then if you don't have it available, how will anybody get it?
Yeah, like a light bulb or something or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what they need to do with the games and like the movies and stuff. Like people think I'm crazy because I'm older, like, I'm your age and everything. Oh, why did you get that kind of phone that takes an SD card but not a newer one? Because I don't want to have my fucking storage tell me on my phone, oh, you can only have 128 gigabytes. No, bullshit.
Yeah, you want to be able to put terabyte in there.
Why do I want to pay $1,000 to get 512 gigabytes of storage when I can pay $80 for a 1 terabyte SD card?
He's right. He's right. And that's a lot of what you're seeing now. Now, a lot of people, it seems like phones are getting to the side is where a lot of people are starting to at least turn to the more happier side now, where they can be like, okay, I can deal without it. Right. But it used to be a point where, you know, your phone was what, 32 gigabytes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't much.
But
you're like, man, I ran out of space.
They're trying to implement it little by little. Oh, get cloud storage music. But there's some people, I like a lot of music. I'm into heavy metal and that kind of stuff and everything. I see people complaining, oh, they pulled this album down. It's like, well, don't fucking rely on a cloud. Anything get pulled down any time.
Yo, and that's one thing I say. So, for instance, I purchase multiple Call of Duties digitally. I've told you since, I think about 2 years ago, I started purchasing them digitally. Now, one thing I can say with Call of Duty is that I don't expect even if Call of Duty leaves Microsoft, I expect Call of Duty to be around. Yeah. So I expect I could sign in to Activision and still have access to my Call of Duties, because Activision is not just a Microsoft thing.
Yes.
Right? Or Treyarch, not just a Microsoft. They can go across all different consoles. So I feel more confident. Once we start getting to certain ones, like, for instance, Namco, Tekken.
Yeah.
Dudes, what do you do at that point? Is Namco going to provide Tekken servers for you to run forever? You know what I mean? Is certain, like, I don't know. So different ones, I feel different. But you're right. It's going to be a screwed up world, and everything's going to be charged. They're going to charge for that cloud space. They're going to charge for data. They're going to charge for it. It's just like, hey, if I can nickel and dime you out of $10 a month, then guess what? 12 months, that's $120 a year I got out of you.
Yeah, I bet you in 20 to 30 years, I know Splatoon's very popular on the Switch, right? I bet you 20, 30 years, there's going to be somebody that makes a fan server for Splatoon, and Nintendo's going to go after them.
You know it's gonna happen. You already know it, man. Which, by the way, you see that Nick switch in the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's got the Wonka ticket there.
Yeah. Hey, I will say this thing, man, is a beauty, bro. I don't even know. I got it.
I want to get those handles because it's too hard to hold in your hands, like for 2 hours.
Yeah, and this one is all one. So, hold on. Let me see if I can unlock it. Damn, I ain't used this. There you go. So you could take it out. It's crazy.
What is that called?
Look at this. JC200. I got it in the description. I put it in the description.
How much was it?
Like, $40, I believe.
That's not bad at all. That looks much more comfortable than the fucking uncomfortable fucking Joy-Cons.
Yeah, it's super comfortable. Hall effects. Okay, you ain't got to worry about that drift, man. It's playing good. I've used it so far, but since I used it, I'm like, damn, it's lovely. Bro, you just pop it in there, then you lock it. I'm like, oh, snap, changing colors and all that shit. You just press the button and keep
that's really cool.
All the different modes. I'm like, yo, fire. I can't lie. Now, I got to do a video, of course, because that's part of why they gave it to me. And then this one, I ain't going to lie, Joe, this is probably the best controller I've ever used.
Oh, that's nice.
Ever used. I'm not going to lie to you. This Joker feels great. It's like an Xbox controller that feels better than an Xbox.
It looks like a combination of an Xbox controller and a Pro controller put together.
It is. It's like its own Pro controller, bro. Each one of these is replaceable. I'm like, what the? I got white ones. I got different colors for the top. I'm like, yo, this shit is the best controller. So now I play with this. I don't play with nothing else. I don't use a regular Switch controller. I just use this and the other one. Nah, they fucking beautiful. Yo, Joe, my dog. Hold on. Let me get because we got to get DJC money. You know, DJC money like to be a part of, everything as we take it out.
That's the manager who shut the whole show down.
Yeah, that's the manager. Yo, DJC money, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, DJC money?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? I had to bring you on, man. Long time no see, man. First of all, man, can I ask you a question, man? How you feeling? How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm running. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Good,
Nice
man. Yo, I gotta ask you something, man. Yeah, let me ask you something, man. Can I ask you something real quick? Can I ask you something? Yo, let me ask you something, man. You down for the TikTok ban? You want TikTok ban?
No, I do not.
Yeah. Why don't you want TikTok ban?
Listen,
No more hot tub shorts.
Yeah, no more hot tubs. You can't get no more of them pretty ladies. You can't get no more pretty ladies. You know them pretty ladies be doing the boom, 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 and you can flip through and get like 7 of them real quick. You can't get that no more if they get rid of
I
TikTok.
got right now. I got
What you got?
1,000.
You got 1,000 followers. You playing, bro? Hold up, my man ain't got DJC money. You playing?
I got more than that.
You got more? Hold up,
I
DJC
got
money.
more than that.
Cause I got you. I'm following too. Hold up. Let me find you, man. Let me pull up DJC money. Y'all don't know. Let me find out DJC money out here getting it, man. DJC money, right? It's DJC money, ain't it? Why I can't find you, bro? Where you at, man? Don't tell me you here, bro. You block me? You block me, DJC? Oh, DJC money, man. Why you do that to me, man? Why you? Nah, I'm joking. I know you ain't blocking me. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. Yo, hold up. I'm gonna find you though. I want to find you. I want to see what you got real quick.
Can you see that? Hold on.
Nah, I can't see it. It's breaking up. Hold up, DJ. There you go. I see you right here. DJ C Money. All right, pull you up. Yo, look at my boy. Look at my boy go, man. I got you.
How many followers? Can't see.
Look, let me get it a little close. Let me get that.
What is that, 1,000?
Oh, hold up. That was one of his. You see it?
DJC Money's going to be the next, what's that guy's name?
Let's go.
Wasting money.
Yo, DJC Money, man. How you doing that, man? What you doing over there, man? I see you got these ladies on there too. What's this one? Look, I see you. I see what you doing, man. I see you, DJ. I see you, boy. I see you. Okay, I see you like the little low high. You like the low high feeling, the vibes. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Hey, I see you, man. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. I see you, DJC Money. If they don't see you, I see you.
That's where all our funding's going for the show.
Man, that's hey, it's at DJC Money, man. Look, you know we get the extra funding. You do get to spend the extra funding, man. Just don't spend it all on one of them.
Hold on.
Talk to me. Talk to me, man. What happened?
I need to talk to the president, man.
You need to talk to the president?
He's sleeping right now. He's taking a nap.
Yeah, he taking a nap, man. He taking a nap. Go ahead, talk to him. Tell him why you mad, man.
Look, I need some more.
Oh, here it come. You need some more followers? Yo, hey, DJC Money, I got you. You know what I'm gonna do, DJC Money? I can clip this up, put it on my TikTok. I got you. You see, hey, and Joe, they don't know. I know you don't use TikTok, Joe. A lot of people don't know. I've been live like every day this week.
Oh, really? That's awesome. How's the TikTok going?
It's like crack, man. I can't stop, bro. It's like crack. I promise you. It's like 100 follows every time I go live, man.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's juking. I'm in there. I'm talking about it's so popping. Donate. Oh, snap. Damn, I'm playing again. DJC Money, you stop through. You see it, DJC Money? Tell them about, hey, DJC Money, when you came in, how many people was in the TikTok when you came in the room?
Go.
Like 80 folks. About 100-something folks. He like, damn. I'm like, yo, we lit. And the follows
the TikTok works out good because it's only like 20 or 30-second videos. That's what American, can only pay attention
attention
for.
span.
Yeah.
Yo, attention span short, man. You know how people be.
How the hell did they you know what amazes me? How did they figure that out?
Yo, I can tell you how they figured it out. And be honest,
Behind it?
It was through years and years of research done through social media apps. And I do believe that's where the Chinese government came into play. And I do believe that cyber intelligence, I do believe that is why. And I'm not going to say TikTok is literally benefiting off the Chinese government. I ain't saying that. So a lot of people thinking that. But what I'm saying is that I do believe that TikTok, once released, the concept and everything, they used all the different other apps and all these other data and everything to see what would work. Vine is TikTok. A lot of people don't want to say it. Vine is TikTok. Vine
Yeah.
was made for short videos. It really popped off. It was TikTok before TikTok. A lot of people don't really know.
Maybe
But
maybe it has to do with the duration of the videos and also the flashing of images you see every 20 to 30 seconds. And it kind of reflashes your brain to saying, "Oh, I'm not doing anything," and you're
And you know
actually there
what?
for 3 hours.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Joe? They're watching videos longer now.
They are.
Oh no, they're watching. They're paying for minute videos, so people are now watching them longer. There's podcasts. I got people who watch whole movies, bro, on TikTok. They literally they don't see every scene. They can't because you ain't getting every scene, but they going through getting the main parts, and they like, yeah, I saw that movie.
Some of the Facebook groups, like they'll have movie night or whatever, all the pirated stuff.
Oh yeah, I seen that. DJ C Money, what you was saying, man?
Hey, Joe, let me explain. Before TikTok, man, you don't understand.
What was up before TikTok?
I was a boring kid.
Hey, that man said TikTok changed him. He said, I was a boring kid, bro. TikTok came along.
Yo, Nick, can you imagine growing up right now in this time?
Hold on,
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be trying to get TikTok famous. I would. I'd be trying because I already know I'm goofy sometimes when I'm a little kid. I would have did some stupid shit. What's up, DJ C Money?
Let me tell you that I was never born.
You say you was never born?
No, I was wrong.
Ah. What up?
On my phone.
You got TikTok. I see what you doing on your TikTok. I see you, man. I see it, bro. You ain't got to tell me. That's why you got so many followers. Hey, you need to put up a TikTok tonight, man. Go and put one up tonight. I want to see what you do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what you do tonight, man. I'm following. I'm big following, man. She won't let you? Oh, look at you, boy. Look at you go. I see what you doing, man. I see what you, look at you. I see you, DJ C Money. DJ, man, look, hey, you know the show funds, man, supposed to be used to better the show, man. All right, you can't be spending that money, man, going out there on these girls here for these videos, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's taking all tonight's money and filling the bathtub with pudding.
Yo, you did. What's up, DJ C Money? What you doing with the? That was supposed to be for the show.
Now he's making pudding tubs.
You making pudding tubs, man. Look at this. Look it up. That's what you spending it on, man. Look at this. They shaking their heads and everything. Look at that. They know what they did. Like, I look the best.
You know what's amazing, Nick? I just want to talk about this. This is funny. Like,
What's
how they're showing like almost nudity. I'll report it on Facebook to see if it will get taken down from the AI, right? And I'll say, I'm sorry, we couldn't take down this video. There's nothing wrong with it. Their AI can't pick up that they're half naked now.
Yeah.
Oh my! It doesn't bother me. I do it for fun to see if they're going to take it down, and they won't even take it down.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man, because a lot of it is just ran by AI now. You know what I mean? And like that video, like so that video right there.
You know what, guys?
What? What you gonna say? What?
I was talking about pottery. Look at this.
Pottery?
Look at this.
Nah, we talking about these. Look at that, man. I see you, DJ C Money. I see you, DJ C Money. Okay, I see that. I see them Jaguars.
Oh, wait, no,
What's that one? Hold up, I can't see.
Looks like the chick from Suicide Squad or something.
I'm about to say it did. It did look. Yo, DJ C Money. All right, go ahead and pull it up. We're going to get the last words while you pull that up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, G.I. Joe, man. Any last words you got, man, before we out this time?
Subscribe, Nick Moso 5. Catch us on the Facebook page and on the YouTube channel.
You already know, man.
And pre-order that new Switch. It's real. Just got to wait for it.
Yeah, it's real. You got to wait, man. Hey, DJ C Money, man, take us out, man. What's them last words, man? You got it. It's all you. Matter of fact, I forgot. I'm doing wrong. I'm supposed to put you big screen. My mouse died on me. Hold on. Let me put you big screen, man. I gotta put some respect on your name, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Here you go, man. Here you go. Enjoy, man. There you go. My fault, man. Because you the boss, man. Take us out, man.
First of all, yo, TikTok.
Talk to him.
That's it. I'm talking to you.
Get him.
This is DJC Money.
Yo, he's doing them flexing.
Oh.
Get these guns.
Yeah, you right, Joe. You right, Joe. Yeah, 10 times.
That boy said.
Okay, buddy.
I see you, DJC Money.
10 times. Listen, we need you here. Those, and plus, I got some more followers.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, DJC Money. And give him some more new followers, man. That man just wants some followers. He said, give him some followers. That's all he asking for, man. He ain't asking for a lot.
Followers.
Yeah, boy. Let's go. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a little more juice. A little more.
No.
Bam, there we go. You killed it, man. You killed it. Yo, we gonna go ahead and be out this thing. Everybody see if they want to grab it. You can go and check it out. Yo, that look fire, the reflection. I ain't gonna lie, man. This Joker, it impressed me, man. I ain't expect this came from, now you can get it on Amazon, but I got this one from TikTok. And I couldn't even believe it, bro. I said, oh, the TikTok
That looks
shop.
like quality. That looks like quality. I heard about the TikTok shop.
Yo, TikTok shop. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
So I'm surprised. I'd be surprised, man, because I really thought a lot of that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mix Switch coming soon to the TikTok.
I know, Mix Watch. Mix Watch. We gonna call it Mix
Watch. I'm seeing the flashcard pre-orders on fucking Facebook Marketplace.
Yo, all of they gonna be on Facebook Market. They gonna be on Alibaba. We gonna see them on the TikTok shop. We gonna see it all over, man. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? Just wait, man. They gonna be all over. Yo, other than that, BB gone, man. He ain't here. He said, BB said he can't come. You fired him. He said you fired him. You fired him? Yeah, you fired him. You fired him. It's cool. We'll hire him. We'll hire him back, man. You know how we do. All right, y'all. We out this thing. Nick Moses 05. Go ahead, like and subscribe.